Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Capshack here, and welcome to Starship Troopers Terran Command. Now, I picked this up thinking it was going to be one of these generic RTSs that drops for 30 bucks. Like, get into it, it's fine, and kind of forget about it. But it's actually been an absolute blast. We've been playing it for 3 days straight over on the Twitch side of things, and I had to bring it to YouTube because I wanted to express how much fun I've been having with this. So let's talk about the game, the mechanics, and how the campaign kind of runs. This is the main menu. It actually gives your actual temperature outside, the time of day that it is, and the actual date, because this is supposed to be the FedNet. The game is based on the movie Starship Troopers and not the books, so expect that level of kind of a comedic take on a dark future where humanity is a fascist state fighting bugs and dropping like napalm on bugs. It's ridiculous and super fun. All right, we're gonna jump into, well, we could do a scenario. There are a couple of scenarios. There's also the tutorial, the Battle of Clendathy. But what we're going to do is we're going to jump into one of the campaign missions. We're going to jump kind of in the middle, early-ish into the campaign. Not all the units are unlocked in this mission. I'm just going to hit play and get into it. But they each have...
No more intelligence leaks.
This.
Psychic operatives have discovered the bug's despicable methods for stealing our secrets. And just in time, Federation scientists are developing a new wonder weapon to annihilate the Arachnid threat.
I'm sure they are.
And it is Qualashan Industry that is providing the key material components behind this miracle of military engineering.
All right, so I'm gonna skip the rest of that. I say I don't want to spoil anything for you, but it's just basically missions like that. You get a ridiculous introduction. You follow a unit as they move their way through this campaign. It takes place after the movie, so after the Battle of Clendathy, which is your tutorial introduction, and you have this lovely setup where they're constantly like, we don't leave a man behind, and then every other mission you're leaving like 50 people behind minimum. It's, yeah.
Pay attention.
It's great.
The development at Razor River is under attack by just about every bug going. Looks like Archie got wind of what's going on in there, and are out in force to take it down.
Right? You got an installation under attack.
A pretty big deal is putting it too lightly. What is being processed in that facility will eventually
turn the tide of the war. So I'm gonna hit escape so we can get right into it. Here is the units that we're starting off with. Our mission is to retake the main base, then hold and knock out the hives. On the map, you see all of the red hexagons. Each one of those represents a hive, and the number represent what they believe to be the difficulty of that hive. How many bugs are inside that hole? And we're gonna have to deal with it. Now, sadly, they have yet to give me nukes, because, you know, if you shoot a nuke down a bug hole, you get a lot of dead bugs. But we don't have that technology yet. So we're gonna have to just figure it out as we go. Now, I kind of dismissed this game when I first saw the trailers of it as this simple, it kind of looks like a bog standard RTS, right? Well, there are some unique and kind of fun things going on here in the background. Let's chuck a grenade at that brood nest just so we can stop it from spawning those smaller bugs. We'll also move up our sniper and our tactical officer, then give us a little bit more support. It's very like Napoleonic in the way that you fight. You have to have clear lines of fire, because if you look at it, it kind of looks like a relic style RTS like Dawn of War, where you've got your full squad of Space Marines. But in this, they get a severe debuff if we do something like this. They can't even fire, right? Now, there is an elevation change. I can come down here, and then if we fire and they fire, we can actually get lines of fire and cover them. What's cool is, as the bugs attack us, and those are just the little ones, those aren't even the full warriors, those are just the brood. As the full warriors start coming in, they take up what I would call like one full square. So this squad's taking up one full like space, right? And so there is a path across these two rocks, probably about 5 or 6 spaces across. If you've got a smaller area to have to like push through, like say you're going through this canyon, that's probably what, 3 squares across is just my guess, 3 squads size. There's a warrior right there. Notice they take up the same size as a squad. So you can see how having choke points set up, lines of fire, you play this surprisingly very defensively, and choosing when you want to push in between the waves coming out of the hives and when you need to hold and dig in. And it makes for actually a really unique kind of RTS style to it that I don't know. We were talking about it on Twitch. How do you describe the kind of combat that this has? Or what kind of RTS this is? And it's like, well, maybe you could kind of compare it to Company of Heroes, but without the cover system, but then lines of fire mean more. I don't know. It's very cool, though. It's very unique. So we'll set both these squads up so they can both fire. We've got a little support from our tactical officer. Now, every squad you have has a special ability to it once they hit rank 3. Those little yellow hexes on the top of them, that denotes what rank they are. So if I go over to my snipers, they're rank 2 already. Once they get rank 3, they'll unlock their chosen special ability, which we get to choose out of 2 options. And they're really effective. All right, let's go ahead and start moving. We need to retake the base. Now, the fastest way back to the base looks like we've got to go up this hill. Oh, there's the main base that we have to take. Oh, I see. We're supporting the other base in this. It's been a bit since I played this mission. Supporting this base by actually taking this main base over. So let's go ahead and move out. F yapping by me. Now, line of sight is really important in this. As you can see, I can see just forward down this canyon, but I can't see what's around this corner. Now, if that bug gets within smacking range of my rifle troopers, they will kill a trooper with every hit they swing. They never lose their lethality. And I really like that. And that's including your troops, too. The mobile infantry never lose their effectiveness, right? So you'll always want to use, if you have the opportunity, some rifle troops. They're great frontliners. They've got lots of individual members, so they take a little while to die. Let's go ahead and break this. They have the ability to drop grenades kind of right in front of them. They have a 6-second timer on them that do good damage against everything. It's really, really nice. Versus like the sniper, they're really useful. They've got an action mode that lets them go into a close range combat style where they're faster, but they lose a little bit of accuracy. Oh, hey, we got our elite ability. So for the tactical officer, which is I think my least favorite unit in the game, we can pick up a defensive buff or we can get an offensive buff. Let's go with defensive buff. It does increase XP gain too, which is quite nice. But let's move up. Out of all of the choices, he's still really useful, but he's not my favorite. And you'll find that you'll make your own. You have to balance out your armies with your play style. Okay, let's engage this. I'm a little concerned because there's some barrels next to us. This isn't a great position for us, but we can turn the tide of this with a grenade throw. And watch this.
Sir,
Oh, he got a swing in, but he didn't manage to kill one of our units. Let's move. All right, the enemy has gotten a new unit, the Bombardiers, the roly-polies. Fire! Fire, 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 fire. We are now capturing the base. If an enemy gets into this circle, they'll capture the base back from us, which will happen in battles.
We're ready to move out.
All right, we've got our base of operations. We need to hold this. We've also unlocked cameras, which we can actually right-click and turn around to give us an angle on what we can see.
Is holding, but we cannot risk production being interrupted.
Yeah, there's a
Main bug presence
pretty big
is
hive there.
concentrated in the dry riverbed.
Okay.
Those structures must be cleared, regardless of the cost.
Regardless of the cost.
Those are not going to give up that easily. They know the value of what lies below Colossus, sir.
All right. I'm going to hit escape. If you want to hear the story, then make sure you jump in either with us over on Twitch or, pick up the game and play. It's super fun. Let's position ourselves. Sniper, I'm thinking up here at the top. They can move up all this elevation. They actually get farther sight range. This is for all units. Let's put a unit... I'm thinking like over here, and click the main base, we can start pulling in units. Now, what we can pull in is based on the structures that we have at the base that we're using, and later on, we'll be able to actually build, actually, we can do it now. We can build structures. Say I want to pick up Rocket Depot. Well, I'll build that using some of our resources down here. And now, we can get a rocket trooper. Let's get an engineer. These are all the units that we can have. We could get a radio operator so we can call in these drop ships in the field. You know what? That's exactly what we're going to do. And we're going to get one more. Up. We used up all our drop ships. Real middle of the screen here. We've got a little bar going across. We currently have 3 drop ships. What's awesome about the Mobile Infantry, what I like about the balance of this game is casualties are to be expected. And honestly, throwing your men at a problem is a valid solution to take out hives. Knowing when to push and when not to. And you're not really punished for losing troops. If you ever saw the movies of this, it matches really well. Throwing a few units to distract an enemy or delay them, as long as you've got drop ships ready to go, you can instantly rearm all of your troops and get reinforcements in. You'll see when I start doing it. All right, we need to take out this hive. There's one right here. Here's the hive. This is a tunnel. So this is another route that the hive can kind of propagate through and attack us from different angles and flank us. So we're going to have to hold the waves off. You can see how many bugs are currently in the hive based on its top. We want to drain the hive of all of its members, which it will constantly replenish, and manage to get troops in there to clear it out, and it'll be dead for good. How are we going to do that? Well, Well. I'm gonna go with another rifle squad. I've got rockets. All these troops are better, good at different things, and then they have abilities that make them kind of your oh crap buttons if you need to respond to a threat immediately. Also want to leave some troops here to defend. What I think I'm gonna do, grab my combat engineers. They have a flamethrower incendiary grenade ability, which actually blocks an area. The bugs won't travel through it for a limited amount of time, and you can force them, funnel them wherever you want, and they do a little bit of damage. But we can also, well, we've got enemy incoming on this side, so we know what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have my engineers put a turret up there. We need to spread our troops out and get ready for contact. Push them back. And I'm gonna have my engineers weld up one of those heavy machine guns from the movie when they're holding the outposts. And you can build these anywhere you've got flat terrain. So basically anywhere with like concrete like this inside the bases, but you can't put it in the desert areas. A little frustrating. A lot of times when I've wanted to do that, but all right. I think we're about set. Hey, our HG is up. These will overheat if they get overwhelmed, but they're super effective. Means I always want engineers on hand. All right, let's grab up our unit. We can also pick up, let's see, I've got supplies available too. I could wait and get maybe another squad. I could get another engineer squad. Let's go with another sniper. Wait for that reinforcements to come in. Sadly, this gate is destroyed. I can't close it. You know what? We're gonna leave these rifle troopers here. I don't really want to do that, but I don't think we have much of a choice. That only gives us 2 squads of rifles. Still worth it. All right, let's go ahead and open this door up. Let's get our rifles out first. Let them be our front line. Rockets, go ahead and start firing. You guys can fire over walls. They don't have to have line of sight as long as somebody's calling in the location of the enemy. We know they're coming. Let's throw a nade. 6-second timer. Very effective. Very cool. All right, let's get off this wall because this is blocking our shots. Combat engineers, get down here. Oh, we got contact. Didn't quite kill us. Didn't quite lose. Okay, we didn't lose anybody, but yep, we got the hive's attention. Not great. Engineers are super close range, but they got flamethrowers, so we're gonna kind of rock them with this. If we can find some supply crates, we can get some more turrets operational, which would be really nice. It looks like we've got a supply crate way up here, and there's actually one relatively close right here, but again, next to another hive. This may be our secondary objective. We may go over this one next. All right, sniper. You know what, sniper? You've got such amazing range. Let's put you up here, great line of sight, and have you harass and cover us as we push up for the bugs. Hopefully we'll get you promoted quick. They have a lovely ability that lets them shoot this like beacon that lets them see into an area like up a hill. You can shoot it up there, but it also distracts the bugs for us. It's been super useful. All right, let's move up our tactical officer and our radio operator. Radio operator has the ability to pop smoke and call out a landing site. Is anybody wounded right now? Nobody's wounded, so I can't really try this out yet. But what it allows us to do is use drop ships right where they are in the field. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move up. Yes, sir. This is about to have a wave. It looks like we got a bug wave up to the north as well. Let's quickly push through, because I don't want to get flanked. I want to get above them before this happens. Let's go ahead and form up. The general formations are okay. They kind of get the job done. Radio operator, there's only 2 members of that squad. They're very easy to get killed, so we need to be a little careful. We might be in over our heads a bit, and oh, there's our secondary sniper squad. So let's move you. Uh-oh. I had to switching him to close range fire. Those fire rate increases. Flamethrowers, I'm gonna need you. Let's keep them from closing on our radio operator. Put some flame on there. That's blocking the pathway through. All right, we look pretty good. All right, squads. So we got to drain this hive. Now, it's currently got too many members inside to actually go after it. Oh, let's hold up. I have to be very careful. If I right-click and they start moving, they're not really fighting effectively, and they can be wiped. All right, hive strength is down to 0. Our army strength is 2. I'm going to send both squads in there to clean it out. And that is based on the strength of this hive and the connecting tunnels, which we have to train. This is a relatively easy hive. They get way tougher. Go, go, go. I could have just sent one squad.
Our war support has increased, sir.
All right, tunnel's clear. That clears out the tunnel there as well.
Picking up new bug hive activity.
So on the top right, we
Sir,
got Bombardier.
intel
There it
reports
is.
a new bug threat in our sector.
I thought so. A lot of times when you start clearing out objectives, you'll start seeing new bug types showing up in the sector, and they actually tell you right away so you know what you're getting into. So you know what units you may or may not want to build. All right, what do we want to do here? Can we pick up anything? No. Now, we could head south and knock out this hive here, or we could head up and capture this radio station. We grab this. Looks like we get a supply depot. That'll increase the number of turrets we can build, which would be pretty cool. And that's kind of what I wanted to go south anyway, so let's go ahead and continue north. We'll deal with that, then we'll go south. Let's rock and roll. And then maybe we can fast travel back. The dropship for the radio operator. Oh, let's go ahead and start firing. The dropship for the radio operator not only can be used to replenish troops instantly, as long as you've got some dropships refueled and waiting in orbit with fleet, but you can also use it to fast travel to any base of operations or landing zone. Now, I've never done it, but I imagine if you had 2 radio operators, you could set up a landing zone. We got warriors over here. Oh, I just noticed we had an HG. We have HMG on top of this. Nice. All right, we need to keep pushing.
What's the situation?
We need to capture this base. We've got a bug layer. I've got rocket launchers on the team, so we should be able to drop that pretty quickly. Let's clear the path.
Unit has been promoted, sir.
So you'll notice everything's going pretty smoothly. It's when the enemy surprises you, when the bugs get to flanking you, or if you misclick somewhere, or you push too hard too fast, you don't start the army, you don't have them on attack move. These are the moments where you can quickly find your entire army has been destroyed, because those bugs will start one-shotting you. Our rifles have been promoted, so let's choose an elite ability. They get 2. They get the boom bundle, which is a bundle of grenades. You can't throw them very far, though, so you have to be very careful because they do have friendly fire. Or my favorite, shotgun suppression. They all bust out their underslung shotguns and go ham. It's kind of an oh crap ability. I've screwed up. The enemy's gotten too close, or they've showed up with bugs that has allowed them to close the gap a lot faster. Or maybe I didn't have line of sight and they surprised us. You can hit it and you'll start going crazy with shotguns. Seems to have like a stun on the bugs. Doesn't last for very long, but long enough. Okay, so
Sir, intel reports a new bug threat in our sector.
we've got hive growth. The hives have gotten stronger. That sucks. I can click these if I would like to know more. Let's pick up another rocket launcher and another squad of regulars. They're gonna go ahead and land. They used up 2 of our fueled and ready to go shuttles. The reason with the rocket launchers, I really prefer them. They've got a great high explosive warhead ability, which can kind of clear a small area of the weaker bugs. If I really want to just like wipe them out, we can also use them to kill enemy artillery bugs if they become a problem. Now, there is a box of supplies right here next to a crashed shuttle. We could go for that and maybe make our way around the north, or we could head backtrack south and deal with the hive. I say backtrack south, deal with the hive. I really want those turret supplies. Speaking of turrets, I didn't build any back here. You can dismantle your turrets and move them. There's no worry about like making sure you use them. All right, we got this whole army. Time to move. We're gonna drop ship transport, click on a loading point, and then click on a drop zone right there. And that should be it. Go, 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 go. And they'll all load up in the various transports. Actually, it was a little while before I realized that you could use one transport to move your entire army, or even rearm the troops that you've got. Yeah, if half your army is dead and you've got a radio operator, you can select everybody who's wounded, tell them to reinforce, it's the little plus icon on them, and then a dropship will come down and boom, your army's up to like full health. It's fantastic. It really does feel like you're playing straight up Starship Troopers the movie, with these stupid levels of casualties that you'll suffer as part of the mechanic. It's a little goofy with this many units. Holy crap. All right, let's spread out because being that close together is a death sentence. And let's push up. That's not a bad formation right there. Our sniper isn't quite level 3. Wish he was.
Sir?
You know, the base hasn't been hit that hard. I'm gonna put kind of cleared out the left. I'm gonna put an MG up here. So you go ahead and head back. You can use these offensively, too, if you feel like you need a little bit more defense or you need to watch a flank. All right, now this sucks. If we move up, we're not going to be able to see up here because it's above us, and my sniper doesn't have his sensor ping ability yet. So if there are bugs, and we know there will be... Uh-oh. What? Okay. Looks like they're pushing from other sides. Good to know. We got incoming. Let's wait until this stops. What we could do, though, is because we have rocket troopers, we can blind fire these into... Here's the new bugs. These will, just like in the movie, one-shot people. Yep. I remember the decapitation scene in the movie. All right, let's go. Let's get those flamethrowers back up here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to send a unit up there now that we've killed this. I love having rocket troopers. That extra range is so nice. The Mark II troopers are pretty good because they get the grenade launcher. Okay, that's a lot of bugs. Throw that grenade just to give you some time. And then rocket launchers. They're going to die if you don't back them up. So give me some fire. Most of our army can't really get an angle on this, but the rockets don't need a shot. The rockets have a minimum range, so if the enemy gets too close to them, they're not going to be able to hit. All right. One of our rockets have reached tier 3. Let's grab the Firestorm ability. It's like the Engineer's Grenade. It doesn't last as long, but it does do a little bit more damage and has way more range on blocking a route like this. Let's make sure they can't get up here. Now, keep in mind, I've been playing this for a few days, kind of gotten a handle on how the mechanics work. I may be making this look a little easier than it actually is, because I've done this mission before, so I kind of know what to expect. The later missions, though, have definitely been challenging me. And that's on the normal difficulty, which is what I'm playing on here. There are set difficulties, and the difficulties seem to increase the enemy's health pool, meaning they'll be able to close the distance even closer. So it does mess with the balance. I worry about the harder difficulties. All right, let's capture this radio post. Oh, shit. Almost.
Comms base is operational, sir.
All right, comms base is under our control. We got warriors. Now, what we haven't had is any of the tigers. They're a version of the warrior that's striped. They've got a lot more health, and they're very deadly. Thankfully, we haven't run into any of those. That's the hive. We need to get in there. Now, I noticed the hive is got a level 2 strength to it. Now, that makes me think that there might be... Let's put some rockets and a sniper up here. There might be another one of these tunnels somewhere that we haven't been able to clear. This is a larger hive. That's not it. Maybe it's down here. That means we'll have to move the army up and in between, and this is not great. Oh, crap. Kill him quick. All right, squads, we're making the move. Let me get the squad in there. Go. Clear it out. And then they'll stop. They'll stop spawning because we've got in and clean them out.
Ready to fire.
Wait for it.
Understood.
Let's have a poke over here and see what's down this.
Our war support has increased, sir.
There we go. Getting ready to take on the big hive. You know what? This is a dead end. They can't actually come up here from this side. It I don't think, unless they can climb that wall, which would really suck. But no, I don't think they can. All right, we're gonna move up. Let's move our squads. Did they say where war level has gone up? I think they did. Nah, not yet. Can't quite get cool stuff like the fleet liaison, which is absolutely amazing. Requires a fleet relay, and I can't build it. Ooh, maybe I can actually. I've got a supply depot open. Yes! Fleet relay, let's do it. This is your connection with the fleet. You want to call in airstrikes? You want to call in an orbital strike once they get the ability? You can totally do that. That's why they're my favorite. There's something so satisfying by doing a bug run and watching them just nail it. All right, let's move up. Looks like they're starting to increase the pressure from the north, but nothing too crazy. The HMGs can deal with it. We still don't have an upgrade on how many troops we can have. Let's go ahead and fire one of these. Nice. It's a dead bug. We're gonna have to funnel down this. Incoming. I guess I got a real good mix here to deal with this threat. You're almost leveled up. Come on. Hey! Let's go with canister shot. And once you get their abilities, you can actually see it above them. And then once you've used it, like I'll move up my troops here because we just start pushing up. I don't think they're gonna stop. I'll kick on the shotgun. That'll make them super effective at close range. Let's move the rest of the army up. I believe in you, shotguns. Notice no one's firing while we're on the move. We have to hold them. Flyers. We're good. Come on, I need to get down this hill. All right. Moving up.
Sir, yes, sir.
Trying to filter down this hill without getting overwhelmed.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
They're getting a little bit closer. So this is what, this is a different hive. This is a tier 3. We might be able to take this hive out. All right, move up. Move up.
Look sharp, troopers.
And move
This
up.
way.
They don't have a route around, do they? They do, but our HMG is going to be covering it, so that's actually quite nice. They're getting close. Pop shotguns. Chuck and nade. Let's mix it up. Shotguns are kind of stunning them back. We got flyers. Oh, wow. We didn't actually lose anybody on that run. I think they were dead before they had a chance. All right, we're moving up. Not depleted yet, but it's starting to blink. They're down to their last wave. Bow, bow, bow. Surprising amount of fun. So this thing's strength is based on how the bug tunnels are drained as well. So we have to train this, and probably this one. And that top one's going to be a problem because we need to get somewhere near that, I think, to actually start getting it drained. Can we get... No. We'd have to swap out some units before we can get our tactical officer. Our fleet ops officer. All right, we do have 4 regulars, which are perfect for taking these guys out. I'm going to send this regular team up. Actually, we'll do 2 squads. Flyers. All right, we're moving up. Yeah, now we got that hive's attention. We need to be draining this, which means we're going to have to fight all 3 at once, but at least these other 2 were weakened. Flyers, flyers, flyers. And the other hive behind us is starting to come in. Nade. I'm starting to suffer casualties. What are the rockets doing? Just a little busy. I can't move up without stopping our fire. They've still got an angle. They're okay. They're okay. How we doing? All right. They're empty. Clear the hive. Before they spawn. Come on. I don't think we're going to make it. I think they might send in another wave. Maybe? Come on, come on, come on. We got it. All right, we're clear.
Increased, sir.
Snipers here. Roger that.
All right, moving up.
Ready to fire. Affirmative.
So what's next? We've got a hive to the north of us.
Intel
Oh
reports
no, the scorpions. Now things are gonna get tough. Scorpions act as like an artillery unit for the bugs.
Affirmative.
Problem with them is they have a pretty fast fire rate. They keep charged and ready to go. So the second we're gonna take this base up here. That'll give us an easier time replenishing our troops. Okay, we need a squad watching our back. So get over here. And we're going to send a squad to capture the relay. That'll give us more supplies and 2 more building platforms. Maybe we can get a fleet liaison officer. Oh shit, shotguns on! And that squad has just dropped to half health. I can't move them without them getting chased down. Those bugs are faster than we are. And they'll harass. All right, we need to move up. That squad is badly beaten. So if we were farther in the field, what I can do is, there's my fleet liaison, or my radio operator. I can call in a dropship, call in reinforcements. Right in the field. How freaking cool is that? You can also fast travel that way. Wow, you should not be a load on. I'm gonna go with shotties here as well. Hold them, hold them. Trap, trap. You know what? Come on back and get replenished, because I think you're missing a couple of members of the squad. And let's grab the sniper. You should have your ability. Pop it. Let's see what we've got. Okay, we're clear.
Look sharp. Roger that.
Let's secure that outpost. And there's the flag. The Mobile Infantry.
Additional supplies are now available.
Now I want one of these games where you actually have the fleet as well that you get to fight with. That would be fun. All right, let's divide up. So we can get a shot in this direction because it looks like they've got more back there. So since this is under our control and we can get platforms, E-Pulse Troopers or Mark IIs. I'm gonna go with grenade launcher bound troopers or energy weapons. They seem to be doing large warrior groups, so let's go with grenades. But we're gonna get a fleet liaison and we'll grab a Mark II. You get to see what both of those look like. Probably divide up
Awaiting
Sir,
orders.
these units.
Arachnids are disrupting one of our bases.
This isn't a terrible setup.
Yes, sir.
Oh, what we could have really used was an engineer. We do have
We
one.
lost contact with a comms base.
I'm gonna order them to get up here. Oh no, we lost a
We've got
comms
a
base.
unit under attack.
Oh no, our engineers! Fall back, engineer. They're dead. See how quickly they die off. Oh, he actually didn't get one-shotted. Hurt. There we go. I couldn't get him underneath the gun. Well, it does mean we can call in another unit right here. So there's our fleet liaison. I'm gonna make you group 1. I'm gonna make our combat engineers group 2. We need to push for this bug tunnel before we go after the big hives. Crap baskets. We've got enemies coming from the north. We've also got a supply crate right there. I'd love to send a squad after.
Awaiting orders.
I think that's exactly what we're gonna do. Let's push. I'll send the Mark II grenade launchers to back up this squad of rifles. The rest of us will focus our efforts. That's a bug layer. Well, there's your problem. We need to take that bug layer out.
Weapons hot.
Rocket troopers, you've got the best range, I think, of anything I have access to.
Roger
Good
that.
job. How we doing over here?
Squad, ready for
Boom.
orders.
There's our Mark IIs. I think they're using the weapon that's in the end of the movie, the credits. Got a bug layer right there. Let's use your barrage ability. While you guys hold your position, capture the point,
Ready to go.
give them the thumps. Oh, we got a bug base next to us, but they haven't noticed us. Oh, they turned around. So they have a minimum range. If those enemies get close, they're gonna get completely stomped. That's why I attached them to a rifle trooper group. All right, let's get some rounds on that. Supply crate is ours. I don't see a reason not to put an HMG here for now while we push up. And then if we want to, we can tear it down, build it up a little closer. Sadly, they took this damn base from us. So it doesn't really matter. It's a radio post, but it doesn't give us any supplies because there's no supply depot. All right, we need to push up.
Roger that. This way.
Shack slackers, let's get going.
Yes, sir.
If you've got Rico's Roughnecks, mine has to be Shack Slackers. Oh, balls! So there's the scorpion bug I was talking about, and it managed to miss. We're just outside his range. We need to get him a little bit closer because our rockets are our best bet to counter him. He will absolutely stomp us. Rockets away, please. All right, we're moving up. Oh, there's half a squad dead. Fire, a quarter of a squad. All right, grenades are out. That's not good. And we're out of rocket range. Get up here. Get up here, get up here. This is that time where we've got to push up. I'm going to leave a group of troopers to defend this, but I am going to bring up the rest of the team. Fleet liaison officer, I feel like this is going to be the moment you shine. Get those rockets in there. So this thing has grenade now, grenade now, grenade now. Nade, 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 nade. We're a little too close. Next squad, we're moving up. Actually, everybody move up. Fleet liaison, I need you. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Get those rockets set up. I need them now. There's our airstrike.
Promoted, sir.
Fantastic is that. Good. We're making progress, but we got a lot of wounded. Let's fix that. Let's establish a drop site right here. Transports are en route. Moving you up.
Sir, roger
Fleet
that.
liaison is one single person, meaning very easy to get killed.
Squad, ready for orders. Affirmative.
Let's move up and see what we've got access to.
Yes, sir.
Poor riflemen. I do kind of just throw them into things just to see what's going on up there. Switch to shotgun. Switch.
Order, roger that.
Honestly, very mobile infantry.
This way. Affirmative.
Troopers, let's go. Oh, activate your shotguns and hold your position. Rocket support and grenade support is on the way. Ooh, flak grenade. So maybe we can deal with some of the air units. I've still yet to use that effectively. Dropship fires. We're calling a dropship to hover over a target area and provide defensive fire support. That sounds amazing.
Sir.
Oh, it hovers over their position. I always wondered why I would call an airstrike so close to my position, but no, it just calls them near them. Ah! Okay, all right, use it. Use it, use it, use it. Okay, that's amazing. That's really good.
Fleet is ready.
Yeah, I'm still learning stuff.
Sir.
All right, squads, get in there. Clear that hive. That'll leave us with the last 2 hives that are completely surrounded by brood nests. So they're going to get free units outside of just the hive spawns.
Our war support
And they've
has
got
increased,
bug
sir.
tunnels. Yeah, that's going to suck. It's going to be real bad.
This way.
Anything up here? Nah.
Yes, sir.
They're pretty good about just telling you where stuff is so you can have that opportunity to make decisions on where you go and what's priority.
Roger that.
All right, let's move in. I don't know what's going to come next. They've already introduced scorpion bugs. They're terrible. And I hate them. I wonder if you could do this mission by just going straight for the bigger hives. And because they're getting stronger with every hive we take. All right, all units, form up.
Yes, sir.
Let's get rid of this turret because we have a limited number that we're allowed to have. We can get the power plant now. That means we can get some E-Pulse. So I'll make an E-Pulse unit so you guys can see what those are like. They have some cool abilities. They're a bit closer range. Think SMG Trooper with energy weapons that have the ability to overload those SMGs with these like overcharged battery packs. But once they're done, they can't fire anymore.
Yes, sir.
So it's definitely one of those oh crap moments. But they're effective.
Squad ready.
I think
sir.
they're a bit more effective against the heavier armored bugs than your standard troops.
Look alive, troopers.
Sir.
Okay.
Affirmative.
We'll set up right here as a battle line because it looks like that's the only direction they can come. We've cleared everything else out. Another outpost is under attack. Seems like we need to hurry. The bugs can climb, by the way. They can go over the walls.
Miss me.
Sniper! Oh, we're holding position here. There's a hill right here blocking our line of sight. That's not great. I'm gonna pop this. So there's our beacon. Now we can see up there. Let's start arranging ourselves into some kind of formation.
Squad ready. Sir. Affirmative.
I set my grenade launchers up probably a bit too far. I was hoping they could put some grenades on that. That's not really working out. Let's move up. We can move our rockets behind this wall and move the fleet liaison up as well.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, rockets, we need you.
Weapons hot. Weapons
We're in deep trouble. Fire, fire, fire.
hot.
Radio operator, I want you to sign a drop zone right here. Let's start getting those reinforcements in here. Fleet liaison officer, now's your time to shine. Give me an airstrike on this. Rockets did a good job. Let's move up. Who else has got wounds? Oh, you poor troops. Now that we've taken this hill, oh, we can't button turrets because this is not flat terrain. And there isn't really any flat terrain around here, so not great. Now remember, we've barely done anything to this hive because we can't even see the bug tunnels. Yeah, we gotta move up more. Sniper, top of the hill. Everybody else. Oh, before that wears off, let's get some more reinforcements. We need to move up. Rockets, I need you clearing this. Here are those scorpion bugs. It's all about picking your time on when to move up and kind of leapfrogging up. At least that's how I play it. Oh! We were on the move. We're gonna need grenades. Bombard this position and let's all move up. Get that defensive bonus on you and fall back to the new... I need a new drop zone. Get over here.
Fleet is ready.
Fleet liaison officer. I need you closer to the front line as much as I loathe to do it.
Awaiting orders.
Pop this. Engineers up. Attack officer up. Liaison officer, give me a bombing run right here, right here, right here. Nice. Sadly, every time they fire, we lose troops. Drop sites being established. Now, I should probably do these as groups from now on. I'm moving them up so they can actually get into firing range. Oh, how did you not replenish? All right, we have no drop ships currently available. We're gonna have to hold up. This is about to get a wave, so let's go ahead and pop this. That'll be a distraction. And give me a airstrike on that brood nest. Good hit. We're gonna hold through the next wave. Rifle troopers. Let's get close. We're ready to clear the hive, actually.
Roger that.
If we can get over there in time.
Sir.
I'm gonna need another airstrike. Quickly, quickly, quickly. They're got to get a wave. Fall back, fall back, fall back. There's the wave. Where's my airstrike? Remember I said those grenades are always useful? Bonk. Now, your rifle troopers don't know what their priority target should be. They'll just fire whatever bugs. You've really got to micromanage them. We never got that airstrike, so I'm going to move up the rocket troopers just a little bit. So we can stop these brood nests from spewing. Switch to the scorpion bug. Let's move the rifles up.
Yes, sir. Engineers here.
It's a bit closer than I would like to be, but...
Affirmative.
All right. I want to call in that dropship again. That was fun. All right, you guys are good. Make your move. Let's just do 2 squads.
Sir.
Quickly, 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 quickly. Damn, the hive strength actually managed to go up. But we kind of cleared it. We might make it. We might be okay. Got it.
Our war support has increased, sir.
That leaves us with 1 more. Just south of us.
Squad ready. Sir.
All right, troops. Anybody who needs reinforcements,
Squad ready.
head
sir.
on back. They're here in the shuttle.
Look alive, troopers. Roger that.
I'm moving up.
Ready to
Yes,
go.
sir.
Look sharp, troopers.
This terrain sucks because this is just 2 choke points that we're gonna have to filter through next to this hive. Ouch! He still managed to get a couple of us because the rest of the army was on the move. Oh, we gotta filter through this. This is gonna be so much worse than I thought.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
E-Pulse, get up here. Let's thin the crowd. Actually, we're okay. This worries me. Gonna need those rockets a bit closer.
Fleet is ready.
See if I can get the fleet liaison, get the coordinates, call it in. Those are good hits. Nicely done.
Sir. Roger that.
All right, we're pushing for the hole.
Orders. Roger that.
Oh, I clicked the fleet liaison officer. We are gonna need rockets to cover us.
Weapons hot.
We get a shot here. All right, we got to take out the artillery. That's got to be priority. Everybody else move up. Rifles on the right. Get those rockets again. Take out the artillery. We got a lot of incoming.
Squad ready, sir.
Time to start busting out the shotguns. I truly enjoy this like gameplay mechanic of trying to hold the line, endless waves of bugs. There's enough variety to mix it up. There is no multiplayer to this, at least not that I've seen. Maybe they'll do it in the future, but come on, come on, come on, come on. It'd be awesome if they had a cooperative campaign.
Look sharp, troopers.
Very Halo Wars. All right, let's move these grenades up. One of our squads kind of thinned out. We really should take this out if we can get somebody in range. And then call in an airstrike here. I'm moving our forces in. This is gonna get real thick and nasty for just a little bit. Time to move our forces forward now.
Fleet is ready.
Fleet liaison, you did not fire. I need that airstrike. Good hits. You, shotguns now. We didn't take it. It didn't die. All right, we have to move in with the shotguns. Fleet liaison has not leveled up. Group 3, give me those rockets. I need them. All right, setting up a drop site right now. Give me some bombardment there. We're gonna lose a squad. Hive is still 1.0 strength because there's too many enemies in the area. Come on, rockets, get up here. I need you. Terrain's gotten a little craggy. It's hard to get through. I don't think this does anything, but I'm gonna try it. Oh, actually, that wasn't bad. All right, now's the time. Let's go. It's not completed. They got a rank 1. Everybody hold position and fight. Airstrike here. Airstrikes have a larger AoE than what their icon, their indication shows. So keep that in mind when you're calling it in danger close. You will wreck yourself. Slightly beyond the circle. Okay, group 3. Ah! Yeah. And we're in. Nice, and we did it. Now, this is not all the bug types, mind you. This is only about halfway through, and this is not all the units you get. There are a couple of vehicles. I won't spoil anything for you for the later game. You've probably already seen them in thumbnails and whatnot. That's how I saw them the first time. Other people have made content on this. If you'd like to see a campaign, I wouldn't mind playing through this again once we finish it over on Twitch. So let me know. Maybe we'll make it a thing over here on YouTube. That should be mission accomplished, right? Hey! Thank you for watching. If you enjoy some sci-fi modding gaming goodness, then make sure you subscribe here to the XP Gamers, and I'll see you in the next one.